Good morning, chaps, and welcome to another full day of eating and training. It is currently 11:15 in the morning, fairly late start, but we're about to head off on a run to the beach. Quick dip in the sea, get some muscle recovery in, and then we're going to get into meal number one. So this is a fasted run, nice and easy, nice and light, nothing too strenuous, but yeah, let's head into workout number one. So guys, we are back home from our run, 7 kilometers along the coast, trail run, absolutely beautiful. Nothing too serious, just a light pace, trying to keep our heart rate down. But yeah, it was a really lovely run. I really am blessed to live in this part of the world where I can go out for these jogs along the sea coast, have a quick stop down to the sea and enjoy the cold water, get some recovery in and jog back home. It is really, really beautiful. But now we have meal number one, first meal of the day, and it is 2:10 in the afternoon, so a very late one. I don't usually eat this late, my first meal, but we have got the classic, the staple, cream of rice. And in today's combination we've got 75 grams cream of rice, 1 scoop of protein, and a new nut butter that I found in Sainsbury's. This brand called Pip and Nut always bring out some new kind of flavour every few months. Found this one for the first time, so there's only one way that was going, it's straight in my basket. But this is a sea salted caramel almond butter. How amazing does that sound? So we're going to give that a go. 2 teaspoons of that, sorry, that's 30 grams. And also I thought I'd add some Cocoa Pops as well, just for some extra texture, and also some extra carbs. So there's got to be about 70-80 grams of carbs in this, replenish our glycogen stores, and obviously give me fuel for my workout. That's going to be happening in about an hour's or so time. And yeah, of course, we've got some lean protein from the whey and some healthy fats from my nut butter. So tend to get most of my carbs in my first meal of the day, and then more protein towards the end of the day for recovery and muscle building. Well, let's give this a first try. If you don't know what cream of rice is, it's just white rice that's been granulated down into a fine powder. It's a complex carbohydrate. It's going to give you energy for longer periods of time, rather than just having cereal on its own. It's not going to do much. There's not much nutritional value there. But here we go. I tried so many different combinations, different flavours, different nut butters, proteins, but let's give this a go. Never disappoints. So usually I'll make this in the evenings, the day before, leave it in the fridge. I'll get it out from the fridge the next day, the next morning, and have it cold, and it's much thicker and creamier. It's also nice and hot right now. Basically just microwave it, or pour boiling water over and keep stirring. But yeah, this is an absolute staple. First meal of the day for me is either cream of rice or stove cooked oats. So never ever get bored of it. So what have we got? We've got a gym session coming up. I'm not sure what we're training yet. We've got a few options. We had a rest day yesterday, so we've got a few different things to choose from. There's no real like set plan for me. On this day I do this, this day I do this. I like to work it around my lifestyle, what I've got going on in my life. As long as I'm getting sufficient recovery for each muscle, that's all that matters. So we'll see in the next few clips what workout we're doing. So yeah, catch you in a bit. So we ended up going for a calisthenics pull session today, starting off with trying to do some combos of pull up into a muscle up and then a straight bar dip. Really just trying to work on improving my fluidity in the transition from a pull up to a muscle up. Quite difficult, but yeah, needs a lot of work on that, to be honest. So after that, we just did some muscle ups, 3 or 4 reps per set, trying to clean up the form as much as I can. Use as little kip as possible, and keep our legs straight, tight together. But inevitably after a while, once fatigue starts to kick in, I'm going to have to kip a bit more just to get on top of the bar. So after that, we did a pretty simple, easy workout, just 6 reps of pull-ups every minute on the minute, just to tire out our back and biceps. Just a little time lapse here for you. And then of course we had to get a post-workout pump in the mirror. So guys, meal number 2 at very late, again 6:30 in the evening. This is our lunch. Very normal. Anyway, we have here what I consider myself personally probably the healthiest meal in the world. We've got an omelette with low-fat cheese, cheddar cheese slices, roast beef, tomatoes, avocados, and spring onion. 4 eggs in there, packed full of protein, packed full of healthy fats, and some healthy vegetables in there as well. So it doesn't get much better than this for post-workout meal. Give you another look there. Beautifully cooked, if I say so myself. My omelette skills are getting better by the day. Been having this quite a lot lately. So let's tack into this. Let's fix some big things. Make sure I get everything on that slice. Bon appetit. Gonna finish this off before we have our dinner later. It's gonna be a late one, probably about 9 o'clock or something, but finishing work about 1 in the morning, so want to make sure we have our meals a bit later, just to keep me going right until bedtime. Got 1 or 2 snacks as well, maybe a coffee, but nothing too big, so catch you in a bit. So I literally finished that meal about 10 minutes ago, and unsurprisingly I'm still very hungry. So I have got a little snack for the evening, and these are some homemade oaty muffin things that I made a couple of days ago. They're very similar actually to the cookies I had in my last cheat day video, but all it is 4 ingredients: oats, whey protein, baking powder, and some mashed bananas with some dark chocolate chips on top. It might not look the most appetizing to you, but they do taste very good. I think it's about 110 calories and 7 or 8 grams of protein per muffin, so pretty good. And obviously about 15 grams of carbs in there as well from the oats. So a fairly healthy snack. Get a couple of these down me, and then on to dinner in a bit. Delicious. So I'm just tucking into my evening coffee here. Coffee, weights and protein shakes, my favourite mug. Sums me up nicely. Double espresso with oat milk. And then afterwards we've got a 13 calorie tango apple, 0 sugar, just to keep us going until dinner. But yeah, just doing some work this evening. Here's my Twitter if you fancy giving us a follow. For some more musings from myself, written content. Also going to be posting some videos over there as well. But yeah, link will be in the description. Hello again. We finally have our last meal of the day, and it's a special one because we've got a Gusto box. If you don't know what Gusto is, it's basically like HelloFresh but better. You go online, you pick your meals out of about 80 to 100 options every single week. The ingredients get delivered to your door fresh. It's got recipe instructions, so simple and easy to make. You cook the meal yourself, either 2 or 4 portions. I only cook for myself, so I do 2 portions. Cook them both in one go, and then have the second portion the following day. So I've got 4 meals to get through this week, so that's 8 portions. But today we've got the speedy harissa and honey salmon with couscous. And the best thing about this is that if you're trying to cut fat or pay more attention to your macronutrients, calories and diet, all that kind of stuff, it does have the nutritional information. So this meal, 549 calories, 59 carb, 32 protein and 20 grams of fat. And it's also integrated with MyFitnessPal, so if you're tracking your calories, you can just search it, put it into your MyFitnessPal, and easy peasy. The best thing about this though is that it absolutely tastes incredible, and I'm talking about restaurant standard incredible. Like if I went to a restaurant and I had any of these meals from Gusto and I was served with them, I would be blown away, genuinely. Bit of couscous, honey glazed salmon. Wow. Hopefully you can see that without me pouring the plate over. We've got some cucumber and tomato salsa on the side. But yeah, honestly I'm not that hungry right now, but I've got to get everything in, haven't I? It is just after 9:30, so this is the latest dinner I've had in months. But we've got to hit our goals, we've got to hit our protein, we've got to hit our calories to maintain and build muscle. So we'll do a summary for the day after I finish this lovely meal. See you very shortly. So guys, that's all of our meals done for today. One last thing. If you want to get an amazing offer on Gusto, 65% off your first box and then 20% off for the remainder of the month, which is absolutely insane, crazy discounts. I'll leave that link in the description for you to claim that offer. Just to give you some examples of the kind of meals that are available to you that I've got this week. Indian style fish and chips with curry sauce and peas. Had that before actually, it's really good. Sloppy Joe loaded fries with smoky ranch dressing. All of these are macro friendly. They're not like absolutely packed with calories and fat and all that crap. And then my last one is probably going to be my favourite. Sticky sesame chicken thigh with pickled salad. Unbelievable. 500 calories, 36 grams of protein. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. But yeah, I've been on and off with Gusto for 2 or 3 years now. Absolutely changed my life, to be honest. But yeah, that wraps up everything for today. So it's great to hit 2 awesome workouts today, a lovely run along the coast, and also some calisthenics skills at the gym. We've had some really good meals today as well, great variety of those quality healthy fats, some good proteins as well post-workout, and complex carbs pre-workout. And again, I'll leave the links in the description below for my Twitter, if you want to follow me over there, for some extra thoughts from me on all things running, calisthenics, diet, mindset, self-improvement, all that good stuff. That's what we're living for. And also the code to claim your discount, unbelievable discount on Gusto. Forgot to mention as well, this Gusto stuff actually changed my life 2 years ago. My weight loss transformation, body transformation journey all started with Gusto, having access to this information, nutritional information, and actually knowing what's going in my body, what I'm putting in it every single day is what makes a difference. Because prior to that, I had no idea what I was eating, no idea how much I was eating. It was all off the top of my head. If I want to eat something, I'm not even going to think twice about it. I'm just going to eat it, a bag of crisps, whatever it is. But yeah, it's been great to do another day of eating and training, bring you along for the journey, along for the ride. I really enjoy doing these videos, mainly because my 2 favourite things in this world are 1, eating, and 2, training. So yeah, if I can inspire one person that's watching this to, make those small changes to their lifestyle, that means, being more wary and conscious of their diet, their eating habits, or just getting outside a bit more, being a bit more active with their body, tweaking their mindset and seeing things in a slightly different, more positive way, then that's a job well done from me. So I'm going to sign off there. Been great to have you along for the journey, and if you enjoyed this content, then please give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell down below, you'll get notified whenever a future upload goes live. So yeah, all that good stuff really helps me out. And yeah, cheers guys, catch you very soon.